Welcome to the second episode of LARPers Got Talent, the web series all about LARPers and the wicked awesome talents they possess. Meet Megan. Megan has been LARPing since 2010 and predominantly plays the healer role. She likes being the support person who will take care of her team when they inevitably get chopped down by a horrible monster. When she isn't saving her friends from dying, Megan is an avian artist.
To begin with, I've been drawing really as far back as I can remember. Birds in particular always captured my attention just because there's such a wide variety of shapes, colors, textures, feathers. They're also very easily accessed.
From bird watching to photography to using her own references to draw from, her dedication is something to be admired.
I like to say, I did this, I found this animal out in the woods in my own backyard and I drew it, and that's part of my process, is making sure that I've done all of it. I go through my photos first of all, pick a pose. Sometimes I pick a pose that's particularly challenging, but I find something that has a lot of clarity, a lot of detail, or at least as much as I can get. Sometimes I'll pull out my bird guides to kind of supplement and help fill in the gaps, but I try to find something with as much detail as possible because when I draw, I am very detail oriented. I will pick my subject, do a very rough outline, but then I start with the eyes. Always start with the eyes. That's something that I've done since I was very young. I would do, here's the outline, here's the eye, and then just put all the detail into the eye right at the beginning. And I just work out from there. I'll start with the eye and then build up the feathers around that and then the beak. And I always focus a great deal on the head and the detail on that. And then I work down from the body. I've actually spent a lot more time on bird heads than I have bird bodies. Just in the shapes of the heads, there's such a wide variety of beaks, eyes, eye color, patterns on the head.
Megan explains that when it comes down to it, drawing is about learning to observe.
Drawing is training your eye and your hand to be able to translate what you see onto paper. You have to teach yourself how to really look at something. I break down areas, I go, okay, this is more or less this kind of shape and it's sitting here compared to this. So when I'm building out from the eye, I'm looking at like the shape of a group of feathers, the shape of this group of feathers in relation to that, and building out from that to create this whole bird. Learn the techniques before you really worry about drawing things accurately. Learn how to look at the lines and learn how to shade. All of these very simple exercises that will lead up to being able to draw full subjects. Get a sketchbook, get a pencil, go out and constantly be drawing. It doesn't have to look pretty, it won't look pretty every time.
One pencil sketch can take Megan 6 to 8 hours to complete. With music in the background, she gets into an artistic zone.
I see myself making this my career. When I come home and I sit down and I've got my music playing and I'm drawing, I'm very content and happy and calm and really enjoying what I'm doing. I'd love to be able to wake up, go into my art studio space, sit down, and that would be my work. I would love to be able to say that I am an artist. That is my career. That's something that I've always wanted to do. The current drawing that I'm working on is a commissioned piece. She wanted a bird in a hat. What kind of a bird? Is it a colorful bird? Is it a drab bird? She said drab bird. Okay, what kind of a hat does a drab bird wear? She said, well, it could be a sparrow. Jack Sparrow! He's got Jack Sparrow apparel on his head. I thought it would look ridiculous, but I'm like, alright, I'm digging this bird. He looks pretty cool.
To support Megan and to get bird sketches of your own, check out her Patreon page. Become a patron. Personally, I am in love with her Jack Chipping Sparrow piece. You can get your own print copy on her Etsy shop. Please remember to like and to subscribe. Also, if you know any LARPers in your area that we should be showcasing, drop us a comment below. We also have a Patreon page. It's through support from people like you that we are able to make LARP content like this. So check us out and share with your friends. Until next time, LARP on!